Hey everybody, this is AS Unreal with Gamers Unite, and this is going to be the continuation of the Rocket League guide. For this one here, we're going to be doing, this is just rookie striker training. I'm not going to get into all-star striker training or anything like that. I don't plan on doing that throughout the entire tutorial. This right here is just very basic. I'm going to show you guys how you should be hitting the ball, like from what angles, what each hit will do to the ball, so how it will react to your car touching it, and how you should be scoring on people depending on where they are in the net. So this is just going to be very basic. This is going to be a short tutorial. It's going to be nothing big. I plan on using in-game situations to show anything that has to do with shooting. I'll show you guys positioning, in-game stuff. This right here is just ball on car physics, how it pops off and what you should expect from touching the ball. So we'll get right into it here. I have a shot that's pretty much lined up in the middle. I was waiting to get one like this. So we're going to start off with just your normal chip shot. So anytime the ball is right in front of the net like that, you're going to want to just throw a nice little chip. You have to be careful with how you hit it. Obviously, if you're coming in like this, you're going to throw it right up over the net. And then if you come in too soft, it'll be a pretty easy stop for the goalie if they haven't reacted yet. If you're just coming up and you just boop it like that, the goalie can just slam it right back in your face if he's halfway decent. But the chip shots are always good. If you see someone coming out to challenge the ball, it's nice to just chip it over them before they can get to it. But if they jump, there's always a counter to everything that you can do. So if you do a chip shot and then somebody jumps up in the air and front flips over you, they'll slam the chip shot down over your head, and then you're going to have to spin all the way around and come back for it. In this situation, let's say there's somebody that's coming from getting boost over in the left, and you can see that they might not. Oh crap! I messed that one up. Trying to talk while I play here. If you see someone coming from the left side going for boost or something like that, you can just pop it up like that to the right and give them a little bit more distance to get to it. Plus, they're gonna have to jump up in the air to save it. If you're looking to just get it in quick, if you think you can beat them to it, you can just staple it in like that with the front flip. As you can see, that pops it up a little bit. It all depends on how quickly you flip into it. So a front flip right there, like that, where you just double tap X really quick, will pop it up. But let's say we come up like this, and then we jump first a little bit, and then wait. That'll keep it low. So double tap X really fast will pop it up. A little bit more than if you were to just jump up and then flip into the top of it. It all depends on where your car hits the ball. So if I hit the top of the ball like that, it rolls pretty much on the ground. You can see it bounced up a little bit there to get some height. But in these situations, even if you got somebody that's coming up, if they're covering the left side of the net right here, I mean, these balls are a little bit close, but if someone's covering the left side of the net, you can just chip it up top right. It's really hard to react to a ball that's up high and far side. If you shoot it low, far side, it's a little bit easier to get to that. It comes in a little bit faster, but it's easy for someone that's boosting across to save that. Whereas if you were to just chip it up nice and slow, sometimes even the the change of speed can really screw somebody up if they're not expecting. If you're coming in fast and then you break and then just do like a little chip and a move like that or something, you can just bop it around them and flick it back up. I'm not the best. Oh, here we go. This is a really good one right here. So this is like a midfield ball right here. As you can see, you can do a chip shot like that and pop it up over someone. If someone's coming out of the net at you, let's say you're both going for the ball, just do an easy little chip right over their head, just like that, and then there's nothing they can do. If it goes too high, you can just front flip it and then hopefully not miss like that. If someone is coming, you can always try to just do like a little baby chip and then aerial it if you know how to aerial, and just carry it all the way through without letting it touch. Trying to think of other things. If you try to dribble it all, you can just kind of pop it around like this and then stay on different sides of the ball like that, but I don't like dribbling with the Takumi. It's not my best car for that. But just little things like that, little touches. If you see they're coming, if they're on the left side, you can pop it up right and then just flip it up over their head. Anytime that you're far away from the net and there's no one around you, you have a lot of time and space to work with, so you can do all sorts of little things. You have to make sure you keep it simple enough that you don't screw it up for yourself. Even double touch aerials like that, people don't expect it. If you were to pop it up a little bit like this and then come in and shoot it across the crease, they're not going to be expecting that at all. it's just very little things. You can always just front flip into it and just try to blast it in there without having to do a chip shot at all. Or let's say you have a teammate coming up the right side with these, you can always just chip it over like that, and then they can, if they're coming from the boost over here, they can just come in and kind of send it home this way. But I took too long to get there. So let me try that one more time. So if you have a guy coming up the right side and you know he's over there, you can just send it across like that around a person in the middle, and then they can just come in and your teammate can finish it home like that. Again, these are all going to be things that are going to be covered in later things. I feel like there's only so much you can do with these little tutorials here, but once you get into the actual gameplay and stuff like that, it just gets so much easier to show you guys everything I'm talking about. You'll be able to see me play with the people I play with every day and the chemistry that we have, so we can make some stuff happen. I'm definitely not the shooter on the team. This is probably my weakest point. I tend to play on the side walls and pass, so I might even do a little passing tutorial if I can get one of the guys to hop over for a few minutes and we can do a video together. But that tends to be where I live. I like the corners a lot. I'm trying to think of some other important things that I should be showing you guys. Even situations like this, if there's two guys stacked up in front of the net like that and you can just like pop it up like that and your teammate can come in and slam it from the other side, anything you can do to get the ball moving toward the net and away from the other team is good. So obviously that would be too hard for a teammate to finish, but then if someone's coming up like this, they can pop it like that, and then if the ball didn't disappear, you can finish it off like that. It's all about trying out some different things, and definitely take yourself into stuff like this. Do free play and just kind of hit the ball around and see how it works for you. Even when it comes to just passing and stuff like that, it doesn't have to be all shooting, but just seeing things that might work. Picture a goalie in the net and think, you know, how can I get it away from him in this situation? Come up with different situations in your head and just see what you can kind of do with it. You gotta play a lot too. That's the other big thing, is if the more you play, the more you'll get a feel for how people position themselves and what you should be doing in certain situations. These situations aren't realistic at all. The ball is 99% of the time, the ball is not going to be rolling that slowly across the front of the crease with no one around. And you'll also come to notice that as you move up, balls that are rolling that slowly in front of the crease tend to be missed by everyone because no one knows how to play them because they're so uncommon. If you're playing with masters or high challengers and stuff like that, like I've seen a lot of people miss a slow rolling ball, and I've missed them myself. Just slow rolling balls in the middle because you're never expecting them to go that slowly. You're boosting full speed at the net and the ball's slowly rolling in. You're not expecting that. So you always have to make sure that you are paying attention to what the ball's doing, and you can adjust accordingly so that you don't mess anything up. But basically that's going to be it for this. There's nothing too crazy I'm going to get into. I'm going to start the gameplay ones probably in a couple days here. There's going to be a gameplay one up of me and my buddies all playing together, and I can highlight some of the key parts of the game and show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to certain things and good positioning and how you should do your rotations and stuff like that. But this stuff here is just extremely basic, almost to the point where I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, I don't know how to explain it incredibly well without having another team to play against, because that just makes it so much easier. But basically all I can tell you is if you want to get better at shooting, you should hop around in free play and try the trainings and stuff, but you're going to get the most out of playing the actual game. Just don't do competitive, do regular games, and just do what you can with those. But check back in a couple days here. I don't know if I'm going to do the aerial trainings. I might just wait until the game situations and just break down aerial stuff. But we'll see how that goes. If I can get some good aerial content in the games, which we normally do, I'll just cover it in the gameplay. But if for whatever reason that doesn't happen, I'll do an aerial training video if you guys want that, if you want to see it broken down really slowly. But yeah, make sure you leave a like if you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the website and read the guide. I'm going to be doing a little written portion for each section of this as well. So if there's something you guys didn't understand or there's something I didn't cover, you can check that and read up on whatever you missed out on. So hope to see you guys in a couple days here for the next one, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.